Hey, Eagle fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into Philadelphia Eagles Now. Let's jump into the latest Eagles news and rumors here on a Monday. Hopefully you enjoyed the Super Bowl, enjoying your Valentine's Day as well. Let's see what's going on with our Eagles here on February 14th. So, there was some articles and links and tweets over the weekend and reports suggesting that Jason Kelce will return for another season, making potentially his final season be the 2022 start, which will, really be 6-7 months from now because we have no football until late August, essentially. So, these reports came from the Philadelphia Inquirer and a couple of other spots, and literally saying that Kelce did plan on retiring after 2021, but he was very healthy and he likes the direction that the Eagles are going right now, which I think most of us do. 4 wins to 8 or to 9 wins this past year, and so getting him back at the center position is a massive boost to the offensive line, something we've had hints and rumors about. He hasn't officially said so yet, but it seems like we're heading in that direction, which is great news for Eagle fans. So here was the Inquirer article on Kelce, throwing it back up on the screen, or throwing it up on the screen for the first time. Quote, several people are close to Kelce, we're not saying they know what his decision will be, have said they believe he won't retire. I understand that, Kelce said to the Inquirer. I've done the same thing the last 4 years, and I've come back. Before the season started, I honestly thought it was going to be my last year. I thought there's no chance I could possibly do another year after that, and the season went well. I was healthy for a large portion of it. We ended on a good note, minus the playoff loss, which sucked. But there's definitely a lot of things right now that are making me entertain the idea of playing another year. Kelce said he feels healthy, which is probably the most important factor in his possible return, end quote. So, again, he hasn't officially said, guys, I'm coming back for another year, but he's basically said he's coming back for one other year. I'd be absolutely shocked if he were to go ahead and say he's not going to come back for 2022, which is, again, great news for a guy who is an all-pro, one of the best centers, not the best center in the National Football League, a leader on that offensive line, and someone who's wildly consistent. I mean, he has not missed a start since 2014. I mean, literally, it's 2022 right now, okay? 2014 was a very, very long time ago. I was a freshman in college, graduating my senior year in high school. Last time Jason Kelce missed a start. Incredible stuff here. This just goes to show just how great the Eagles' offensive line will be in 2022. Think about this, right? Mailata, either Seumalo or Dickerson on the left side, obviously Kelce in the middle, maybe obviously Dickerson on the right side potentially there, or Urbig, whatever they want to do with Seumalo is really the key factor there, and then Johnson at right tackle. They're absolutely stacked, and you saw what this offensive line could do for the second half of the season. After the first 6 games, running the football, pass protection, they were fantastic. Whoever the quarterback is in Philadelphia is going to have a massive boost by having this offensive line, especially with Kelce at the center, calling out protection, snapping the football, and being the beast that he is at the center position. Ad break pin comment down below here. How hyped are you that Kelce will likely return? Right? Scale of 1 to 10. How hyped are you? I'm at a 10. Are you kidding me? I've definitely explained how if you were to lose Kelce to retirement, it's not the end of the world because Dickerson is still there. But getting Kelce back is still a massive, massive boost. Very exciting here on a Monday following the Super Bowl. How pumped are you today? Reply to the pinned comment. See how many replies we can get. Scale 1 to 10. Let me know down below right now. Now, there was another very interesting story that came out, not necessarily about the Eagles, but kind of about the Eagles and Carson Wentz here. We'll throw up on your screen right now over the weekend. There's a report from ESPN, I think it was Chris Mortensen, also Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, all the guys in the the Twitterverse out there, saying that the Colts are planning on trading or cutting Wentz by March 18th, which is the start of the new league year. Like, literally, trading or cutting Carson Wentz, who was just a couple years removed from being an MVP candidate, and also the Eagles starting quarterback until he was traded away for a first and a third round draft pick this past offseason, which was heavily criticized by many people regarding Howie Roseman, saying that, oh, well, he's going to go to Frank Reich and ball out and be what we always thought he would be. Well, it looks like that's not the case. The Colts are going to get rid of him after 1 year. Looks like Howie Roseman might have had the right call there, as he has done, despite my criticism, your criticism, over the past couple of seasons. To remember, let's just look back on what the Eagles did get for Carson Wentz. And at the time, it was like, oh, did they get enough? He's a star quarterback. Well, it turns out a third-round draft pick last year and a first-round draft pick, which was the conditional one, and then come to first-round draft pick, is pretty darn good in order to go ahead and get Carson Wentz. And let's be real, Carson Wentz continues to regress. Did he have a terrible 2021 year? No, I thought he was pretty decent. He had the Colts on a nice winning streak, but that loss against the Jacksonville Jaguars was the nail in the coffin, and Carson Wentz did not do anything to help himself by having a lot of fumbles and too many turnovers, especially in that football game, and just taking some bizarre sacks. All the things we hated Wentz doing when he was in Philadelphia kind of reared its ugly head in that final game and down the stretch there for the Indianapolis Colts, and so honestly, it's not necessarily a wonder why the Colts are looking at other quarterbacks potentially in 2022. What do you guys think? Did the Eagles win the Wentz trade? Think that they did. Type Y down below for yes, which we all should. You should all be typing Y down below. If you do not, I don't know why. Type N down below for no. Now, here was ESPN's Chris Mortensen, his tweet via the Wentz trade and explaining what's happening. Quote, for Carson Wentz to the Indianapolis Colts, it looks bleak. Yes, the Colts did not give him support verbally after the season, said that they weren't guaranteeing him anything. But right now, it looks like it looks bleak. And by March 18, he'll probably be traded or released. That's when $15 million of his base salary is guaranteed. So for Carson Wentz and the Colts, it looks like a one-year marriage that went wrong, end quote. Now, I was wrong on this one because I do remember a video, which you can go back and look because they're all on the channel, obviously, criticizing Howie Roseman for this trade, saying that potentially you might be getting rid of a future star quarterback who had proven to be a star quarterback at least during the Super Bowl run. Howie was right all along. I mean, honestly, Howie Roseman was right all along. And I think that this is something that we're starting to kind of, continue to come back on with Howie Roseman. Is he perfect? No. I mean, he makes a lot of dumb decisions. Look at DK Metcalf, J.J. Arthur-Whiteside, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Reagor. Like, there are some dumb things out there. Look at never drafting a linebacker anywhere close to the first round in my entire lifetime. I mean, they don't even think about that sort of thing. Look at, bringing in Jalen Hurts and trying to, maybe create competition with Carson Wentz, which might have been a good move, in hindsight, but at the beginning was kind of dumb. Like, there are plenty of moves that Howie Roseman makes that make you scratch your head. But then there are a lot of big moves that he makes, and you go, yeah, that was actually the right call. And so for all the criticism that he gets, and I'm sure I'll still criticize him, I'm not giving him carte blanche now, a free ride wherever he wants to go, but I think he definitely went ahead and made the right move in getting rid of Carson Wentz, and now it's completely showing that, I would say, with Wentz being let go by the Indianapolis Colts. Now, thank you, before we go ahead and move on to our final story here, for 25,000 subscribers, because we literally just hit 25K here on the channel, quarter of a century, quarter of 100K. I mean, again, I remember starting at 0 subscribers, and now here we are at 25K. I appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. If you are not new to the train, jump on, because we're going to 30K here very, very quickly, trying to be the best, quick, most informative, most interesting, fascinating Eagle channel here on YouTube, trying to get you guys the latest Eagle news and rumors. That's my job. 25,000 of you guys signed up for that and like that. If you want to go ahead and join the group, go ahead and subscribe down below. Now, we're going to move on here. It is Valentine's Day, and naturally, hopefully, you got your special someone, something special, right? Obviously, because if you didn't, you're going to be in the doghouse tonight. But if you haven't gotten that gift yet, you can't figure out what you want to get that special someone, that special lady in your life, I have a gift for you that remains not only on sale, but it can also be shipped pretty darn quickly by going to our link at chatsports.com/Eagles V-Day and picking up the Eagles New Era Women's Athletic Historic Varsity Lace-Up T-shirt in Kelly green and white. That's a mouthful, but it will be absolutely fantastic and look great on your lady. All the sizes are still there. It won't be there today, obviously, because you're late, and that's your fault. But you could still take her to dinner tonight and then say, hey, I got you this great Eagles gear. It's just a little bit delayed. We'll get it later on this week. Order it right now today. The deals are insane right now on Valentine's Day. Chatsports.com/Eagles V-Day is the link that you need to go ahead and pick up the special long sleeve t-shirt for your lady in your life. All right, final quickly here, let's just go and wrap this up by giving a quick shout out to Dick Vermeil, who was elected to the Hall of Fame over the weekend. And so the coach hired in 1976, and really the main focus of Invincible, remember with Mark Wahlberg way back in the day, has finally made it into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now he's going to go in as the Rams head coach, and naturally, great show on turf, the Rams head coach kind of makes sense. Not a great show on turf, but before that, he spent more of his winning ways with the Rams. But he started out in Philadelphia, and you remember he took the Eagles from an absolute joke and a laughingstock to the playoffs in year 3, won the NFC title game in year 5, and then they lost that Super Bowl to, I believe it was the Raiders, which was years and years and years ago, which is way before my time. But Vermeil, of course, has a special place in all Eagle fans' hearts because he was one of the most early successful Eagle coaches in franchise's history. Your other Hall of Fame list here, a lot of guys that I don't really recognize. Like, the first 4 on the list is Richard Seymour. Remember, I'm young. I'm 25 years old, and so I didn't see a lot of these guys play. I mean, Richard Seymour was, old whenever I was young watching the National Football League. See some other guys there like Bryant Young, D-tackle for the 49ers, Cliff Branch, wide receiver for the Raiders. The older fans of the channel will recognize these names. And right there at the bottom, Dick Vermeil. Big congrats to him, obviously the former head coach of the Eagles, and really someone that put the Eagles on the map, and we really appreciate everything that he has done, and hopefully we have a great Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony. What a great honor to be enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Drop a like down below as we end today's video to congratulate Dick Vermeil. Give it a thumbs up, maybe a go Dick down below in the comment section. But Vermeil gets into the Hall of Fame. I wonder who the next Eagle will be to go ahead and make it into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Who knows? Obviously, hopefully someone else will make it there very, very soon. All right, ultimate day on our Eagles news and rumor video. Make sure you guys, again, are subscribed. Plenty of great content coming up, as we always do. It's Monday, so more content coming later on this week. And a mailbag happening later this weekend, so go ahead and use the hashtag Eagles in the comment section. Get your mailbag question asked and hopefully answered later on this week. For the Eagles now, Thomas Mott signing off to the rest of your day.